Hi everyone, we're here with Rajeev Vijaykumar, who's been here for a few weeks with his students. You've been here for a few weeks. What do you think of the Mouratoglou Tennis Academy? What do you think of the premises?
Hi, I'm Rajeev Vijaykumar. I'm from Chennai, India. I'm the CEO and head coach of Team Tennis South. We've been in France training at the Mouratoglou Tennis Academy. I brought 3 kids and we've been here for the last 2 weeks and we've had an amazing time. Thank you. It's a great place to train, amazing environment. The infrastructure is just outstanding. I love the indoor courts. You can train all day, no sun. It's just a really positive and competitive environment to train in.
What's the purpose for you and your students to come and train at the academy?
Back home in India, we're caught up with the school schedules, and it's really tough to balance tennis and academics. And to get a spot where you can train completely the whole day is really tough. And I think that's a big thing for us from India, is to come here and train the whole day and hit a lot of balls. We end up hitting at least 50 to 60% more than what we do back home, although we spend the same amount of time doing it. Also, the weather is great. You don't burn out that fast, so you can just keep going. I think that's one of the big differences.
Okay, and how would you compare training in India to training at the academy? What's the big difference?
The big difference, like I just said, is the weather. If the kids train at this intensity in India, they won't last more than half an hour. Here they can do a couple hours in the morning, a couple hours of fitness, and then do the same thing back again in the afternoon. And for me, that's the biggest difference, is being able to do that and not getting tired as well. And the program here is really intense, and it's great that they keep up that intensity, because in India that's what we struggle to do, is to keep that intensity going.
Okay, what makes it so intense for you?
It's the one thing is the staff. The coaches are really they're very knowledgeable, they're very dedicated and committed. I feel there's a lot more personal attention, and they really motivate and push the players, and I feel that's what makes it very intense.
What's your connection with IP Pathways and Anjali? How did they facilitate you coming here with your students?
I had met Anjali when she came to Chennai back in August, when she came with her daughter for the ITFs. So we had met there, and I was actually looking for a couple of my kids to come out and train somewhere in Europe. We were looking at Spain and a couple of other options. And then I had a good chat with her, and it was pretty clear that this is where we wanted to come.
Yeah. What convinced you that this was the place you wanted to come to?
Just looking at the setup, and of course, Patrick Mouratoglou has an amazing name in the tennis industry. It doesn't get better than that. So it's like learning from the best. So that's what convinced us. And Anjali spoke to us about all the facilities and the program, and it really is very appealing. Having come here, it's exactly what we we were told, and we've had a great experience.
Great. And what's your sort of long-term objectives for you and your players to come out here?
What we would like to do is to have a continuous kind of a relationship where we can send our players. May not be for the entire year because of the education commitments back home, but like we just did, a monthly intensive programs maybe at least twice in a year. If the kids can afford it, it'll be really good for them.
Okay. And how would you describe the sort of the tennis culture in India at the moment?
It's there's a lot of interest.
Yeah.
A lot of kids are playing. Parents are really motivated. They're spending a lot of time and money and effort into the kids' tennis. So it's really good for tennis right now. Good time for tennis right now in India. Yeah.
Okay.